And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, elves and zebras, gypsies and fairies. There's a John boy right there, so if you see a tail, that's who it is. So I just thought this stuff was hilarious, so I'm going to share it. This comes from a Stolen Valor video, and I'm going to have to I'm going to have to look at this. So, okay, because people say the stupidest things on these Stolen Valor. I was a tank operator at the Alamo with Davy Crockett. And then it says, I flew fighter jets during the Battle of Gettysburg. I was a sniper on a submarine in Afghanistan. His name is not Davy, it's David. I was there too. I flew a attack helicopter in the Caveman Wars. That nuke that got dropped on Japan, I was inside that flying it. I jumped at the last moment. Was a close one, that one. I fought with Washington at Valley Forge. Austria, 1966. I flew F-15s in World War One. Austria, 1966. Death before dismount. That's total bullshit. Crockett wasn't in the tank division at the Alamo. He was in the airborne. Know your facts. Oh my gosh, this is what I said. Oh my gosh, I flew a skid at the Alamo. And the next one is, I was a door gunner for the space shuttle, and that's the last time I let Benjamin Franklin fly. And a veteran from the U.S. Marine Corps with Antifada terrorists, like a coalition between the U.S. and North Korea. Doesn't make sense. I flew a helicopter upside down under the Golden Gate Bridge with Jimmy Stewart before the two of us got sent to Iraq. What if he's a communist? Then the valor must be distributed evenly so it is fair. No such thing as stolen valor then. I served with the 101st X-Wing Division. I have 5,000 confirmed TIE fighter kills. Marine Corps vet running around with black flag losers. I have some questions of my own, sir. I'm not going to go through all of them, people, because they're hilarious, but they're also stupid, I guess. But that's we have a stolen valor situation here in our area. These people in Keene, New Hampshire, that claim to be liberty activists. One of theirs is he may have been in the Navy, but he was no SEAL, but he claimed to be a SEAL. And I've never known anybody who was a SEAL. I've known a couple of, let me see, two. There was a third person. I've known 2 or 3, 4 people who were Army Special Forces. I'm an Army brat, so that's gonna happen. But the way this person in Keene, his behavior, his personality, his attitude, that is not somebody who was in a Spec Ops unit. Not even close. But I play along with it. I play along with some of their insanity. I'm just waiting for something which will happen next month. And then I'm going to put an end to one of their little games that I've been playing with them online. Hopefully I will, anyway. But I have to get a new keyboard in order to do that. I could do it without a new keyboard, but it would be it's more difficult to use an on-screen keyboard than a actual keyboard. People, I don't know if I'm getting a cold or pneumonia or what I'm getting, but I'm not feeling. I've been, like in my video yesterday, I've been coughing and sneezing, and today I'm not sneezing, but I think that's because it rained and all the pollen has been washed away. But anyway, but I'm still doing that. Now my throat's starting to hurt to do that so much. But anyway, I thought those responses were funny, so I thought I'd read them out. And there are more responses. But if you listen to these fake, I don't want to say soldiers, because soldiers army. A Marine is a Marine, a sailor is a Navy. My father, in World War II, he was the same age as Audie Murphy, for those who know who Audie Murphy was. The VA hospital in San Antonio, where I lived in San Antonio for 20 years. I lived in Texas for 40. Before that, I lived on Okinawa. Before that, I lived in Virginia. We were only in Virginia about a year. That's while my dad was in Vietnam. And before that, we lived in Germany. And before that, we lived in Spain, which is where I'm from. I was born a dual citizen, a Spanish citizen and a U.S. citizen. Before moving to New Hampshire, all I wanted to do was go home to Spain. That's all I wanted to do. Now that I live in New Hampshire, all I want to do is stay in New Hampshire. I don't even like driving down into Mass. Driving to Vermont's okay. No, New England.
These are like cheap, huh?
New England.
Oh, you mean Massachusetts?
Yeah.
I got this stuff for so cheap and it's so cute. You know that? These little dresses. I love
Oh,
this.
wow.
I love this.
Yeah. Oh, I got to take Lucky out, people, so.
You love them, honey. Look.
Yeah, so.
Dress.
Bye-bye.